bike on the Sherco. It is slick. It is awesome. The conditions are awesome, but we got some logs that are hiding in the weeds, like that one, and you can't see them, and it's just making it so it's so slick. And you hit those things, and your front tire just goes whoop, just right out from under you. I've got that sun, it's just a little, it's not too bad right here, but yeah, once I get into the sunlight like this, it'll be flickering in and out of the trees. It's super hard to see. So this bike has got the WP Explorer fork. I wonder if my camera's all wet now. Hit the brake right before that, the rear brake on accident. Anyway, so it's got the WP Explorer fork, and it's actually pretty dang good. It might be a losing battle to try to keep the water off the GoPro here, because it's so wet. Everything I hit, it's got water flipping off of it. See if I can keep it relatively clean. Yeah, the thing I like about this bike is that it's just, the motor's very free revving for a 300, and it just kind of keeps good lines and likes to move. I don't ever have a problem wondering what the front end is going to do on this bike. It just seems to kind of track really well.
I'm with two fawns.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah, they're just right now.
I'm trying to. Yeah, what Tyler was saying back there is the gate, the Forest Service still has the gate closed on the front side of this. We had to kind of boondock down around it, but he called the Forest Service the other day and they said, no, that trail's supposed to be open. We don't know why the gate's shut. So we confirmed that we are able to go on this trail right now. The Forest Service thought it was open and had it registered as open. They forgot to tell the guy to come up with the gate, the lock on the gate, and actually make the change. Or somebody just went rogue and re-locked it. So, not really sure which. One of the two. Yeah, the trail's dirt's in really awesome condition right now. A little bit slick in some spots, but not too bad, to be honest. Oh boy. Climb back on the bike, Brotherson.
In my opinion, Sherco found a pretty good sweet spot with these Explorer 48 forks on the front of this bike, because for this type of riding, it absorbs a ton of rocks and they're just very predictable. When I've ridden this bike back to back with the Beta 300RR, I have felt much more comfortable on the front forks of this bike. I never feel like it's going to, like, the tire is going to deflect and skid out from under me. It might not be as good as my air fork on my KTM 250XC or the air fork on Tyler's bike up in front, because he's on a 300XC right there, a 2017. It may not be that good, but it's very good. I mean, I have zero complaints with the front fork on this Sherco, and I would recommend it to just about anybody. I mean, for some of the super higher speed desert stuff, it might be the valving might not be quite right, but for this enduro mountain single track style stuff, it absorbs, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking, and it's been a very fun bike for me to ride and to get to know.
You'll notice I'm up on the pegs. It's actually quite rocky. And so anytime I'm in any sort of a technical situation, I want to be standing up if I can. Every once in a while I'll be on a hill climb where I'm paddling, trying to get traction on the rear wheel. I've got so many trees that are tight and low that I'll be down on the seat. That happened at the beginning of this ride, where, you know, I was down on my butt, but I try not to do that if I can help it.
On the other hand, there's a lot of times when I actually now will sit my butt back down on the seat just to get traction. And this happens a lot on hill climbs and things where I want to maintain more weight on that rear wheel, and so I'll sit my butt down on that seat in order to, you know, to get that advantage. So it's really terrain dependent. I like to be up on the pegs in attack position, but occasionally I feel like the best way up something is with my butt back there on the seat. I never really feel like the best way down something is my butt on the seat. No matter how gnarly and steep it is, I want to be standing up on the pegs when I'm going downhill.